Peace, y'all. Happy now. Now is the vibrate, of course. Not going too far in the future. Not going too far in the past. Right now. I want to speak on the twin flame aspect. Twin flames do not have to be together. You know, again, that's when things can get confusing. We're all on our growth, bird boxing, trying to, doing our best to learn about ourselves, find out information, things of this nature. But a twin flame relationship is not a situation to be forced, Like, it's a situation where basically what your twin flame is that twin soul spark. Like, in essence, it's like one soul, let's just say one androgynous soul. When I say androgynous, or for lack of a better word, a soul with the masculine, feminine aspect, equally present, you know what I'm saying? And that soul, splits and like wants to have a experience, but like from a masculine and feminine perspective. And two, as I'm speaking on this, I also caught the download that like the way we choose to have, or the way we chose or created different experiences in the past, that's what also created different beefs within certain factions of consciousness in essence. Because it's part, like, say for instance, maybe like the primordial mother wanted to reproduce and do things in this manner, like non-physically, while the masculine energy like, no, we should reproduce physically, you know what I'm saying? And then that created a little beef. And then, and say for instance, as the primordial mother, got energies and build, not say build her team, but got energies that support her vibe, and then, say her, and a divine masculine energy, or should I say that Luciferian, the first spark of light, that set energy, the firstborn. Because remember, the firstborn son is also the primordial mother's husband as well. That's why, again, all these little stories of incest, or a queen having a son and then also later on having sex with her son and stuff like that. That's how the universe was created. It was through incest, like so. And people try to recreate these stories on a human level, but again, back to this aspect, you got that twin energy. So all a twin flame is your twin energy. That doesn't mean, hey, we got to get together and we got to be in a relationship because we are a twin flame. Now that doesn't mean that it may not happen, but what I'm saying is, it's not a situation to try to be forced. If y'all gravitate towards each other, and on a relationship level, whatever, cool. But it's not something to be forced, like, hey, this is my twin flame, so we gotta hold hands and walk everywhere together and, do this exactly alike, Because I feel a situation for myself recently where I came across my twin flame, and we, both kind of had that energy to some extent, like, somewhat feeling like, not saying feeling like we had to be together or have to be together in that manner, but, again, due to certain literature speaking on these things in a certain way and all this, and just us bird boxing in general, like, like still remember, like, we still remembering things, remembering, getting the members back together, aka, connecting with your twin flame or different soul mates. And again, that's your twin flame. Your soulmates are people who are not not that twin spark, because again, all of us only have one twin spark, you know what I'm saying? And if you are masculine energy, you got a female twin spark. If you're feminine energy, you got a masculine twin spark. And this regardless of your sexual orientation. So if you're a female, but you like females, you still have a male twin flame in essence, and and vice versa. Which, again, because of how unique we are in this experience, I feel that it may be and maybe that's just me being open-minded and not necessarily a download, but I just say it though, and maybe it is possible for twin flames to be the same, like for their bodysuit to embody the same energies. So say for instance, like, because I thought about it like this too, like say for instance, it might be you know, like two people of the same sex together, but one is the true masculine energy and one is the true feminine energy, just in masculine bodysuit. And again, teach his own with your sexual orientations, things of this nature, because again, this is a matrix realm. It's bigger than fussing about stuff like that. Now, of course, again, when I bring up anything, it would always be against the quote-unquote government, promoting these things, and in order for a certain population control and certain things to work in that favor. But again, to each his own on that vibe. But again, your soulmate is just a soul that you reincarnated with a lot during your your different past lives. You journeyed, you did a lot of journeying with this soul, so they're very familiar to you. You know what I'm saying? And it could be, and soulmates could be from just a quick exchange at the grocery store. It could be like an old soulmate, that you always came across in a life, and y'all just have a little brief like, hey, I remember you vibe. Or it could be somebody you actually vibe with, and deal with a lot in this lifetime. But that's more that's the soulmate essence. But again, the twin flame is that only other opposite divine spark to you, that is a twin, that like exactly the same in essence. You know what I'm saying? Like the exact same energy. And after a second, you'll start to realize, like, all right, that shit really real. Like, we're so much the same that we almost, like, it could be a combative energy at times. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine, like, when you're dealing with you, that could make you run away, like I'm dealing with myself too much. This is too much like me outside of me, like, you know what I'm saying? But as the whole vibe, is being a twin spark. So again, don't have to forcefully be in a relationship. And another thing too, our growth is not about waiting on anything external. And I spoke to this before about that whole aspect of like, well, yeah, when I get my twin flame, or when I meet this soulmate, or when I get my toothbrush, or when I take a shit, or when I get this money, like, I said take a shit. That's saying anything. But but like there's no external situation that's like waiting for some external situation to happen for you to spiritually ascend is externalizing your power and giving away your inner power. You know what I'm saying? Externally, like it's all inside of you, and it's not about you. None of us like waiting to have to gain some external situation in order for us to be in alignment. The alignment comes internally, you know what I'm saying, first and foremost, and then we line up with certain things externally due to the internal alignment, and not trying to chase no situation or be like, oh, when I eat a piece of chocolate, then I'm gonna become an entrepreneur. When I when I get this, then I'm gonna start eating vegan. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you gotta take that little step whenever you get the chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't necessarily let an external condition dictate, your growth. But that's basically it. Again, twin flames, that whole energy is not to be forcing no relationships. Again, not to say that it won't be a relationship, but it, and with anything in this, this realm of reality, this existence, in this plane of existence, is to, just be authentic to yourself, be in your moment, and let things come to you in your moment. Like, you're never trying to force anything. You're doing what you feel in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, just not forcing anything. But that's basically it. Peace. Happy now. Now's the vibe, breed, of course. We're not going too far in the future. We're not going too far in the past. Right now.
Peace, peace.